I got my art book. From Six Wing Studios, we bring you Amaru. This should not be difficult to open. I am having difficulty defeating the adhesive of an envelope. Break the seal. This may set off an Amaru apocalypse if there are 7 of these and they're sacred and they've been, blessed or cursed or whatever. I probably should have pre-tore this. I don't know if this is interesting. Anyway. This is the art book. Amaru, the self-care virtual pet. To Jimmy, the elite entertainer of Enso and most modest. Thanks, team. Before Amaru was Amaru, he was Cat Dragon. Amaru's initial design was inspired by Toothless from the DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon series. A springboard for ideation, Gabe immediately fell in love with this expressive animal companion Lexi had created in this early drawing, and it served as the springboard for further ideation. And these are some sketches. This is if Jack from Titanic drew Amaru's. As we explored different iterations, we knew we wanted to give Amaru a story that would inspire players to want to help him. Good narration. We decided that Amaru was lost and far from home, and he needed the players' help to develop the calm and confidence to explore the world and be reunited with his family. And that's him yawning adorably right there. Amaru having a family meant we needed to decide what his species looked like in adulthood, and we developed internal lore and images of Amaru with his mother. So that's Amaru's mother looking very, Aquila? Was it Aquila, the leader, the pack leader in Jungle Book? I think so. I don't know. This is love. This is the love of a Mamaru. I assume they're calling it Mamaru. We'll find out shortly. At one point, we explored having Amaru as part of a squad of multiple pets. One pet would be distracted, one anxious, one depressed, one angry, and we would have different self-care regimens for each. And so these starter Pokemon, I believe, reflected all of those emotions that I gave you. We decided not to force the player to choose between the pet they wanted and care they needed. The experiment did produce, however, one of our favorite retired designs that we lovingly refer to as Edgy Amaru. Edgy Amaru has a little bit of a derp tongue. With a direction chosen, it was time to standardize Amaru's appearance to ensure consistency. This forced us to get detailed, even imagining how Amaru's skeleton would work. And if you've ever created something, I think most things would have, they call it, so I'm thinking for TV shows, and I got this from I Know That Voice, there's like a show Bible, and so for this game, there's probably a game Bible, because you gotta organize things from jump, otherwise you're gonna make decisions in real time, and the stuff's gonna get unmanageable, and the lore is going to be inconsistent. And it's kind of what, you could argue that's what happened with Doctor Who, although that was just different showrunners over time. That's a saga that's lasted 50 or 60 years now. Amaru with super derp tongue. Bonding with Amaru. We wanted the player to feel their relationship with Amaru deepen over time. So we gave Amaru a wide range of emotion. As the player and Amaru deepened their bond, they witnessed Amaru becoming more comfortable and more confident. So this is it evolving. I'm sure that's not the word they're using, but that's it growing up over time. And these Seussian animals are the Gerbilopes and the Gerbilopes and Jerkalopes. I thought I was going to repeat myself, but nope, that is what it says. So I'm sure we're going to get the what they are here in a second. In brainstorming early bird rewards we could offer to entice early backers of the Kickstarter, we floated out the idea, what if we gave them a literal early bird? So 100% pun there. So that was amazing. And so Tally, the early bird, was born. A pun we took too far, or maybe just far enough. I don't think you took it far enough. This thing needs to run a Forrest Gump marathon. Led to the creation of Amaru's sassy avian companion. Players will encounter Tally when they meet their goal of getting up and out of bed on time. Tally's wing design resembles the beams of the rising sun, inspiring players to get up and seize the day. Lotus Village, Lomini Capital, and Amaru in Lotus Village Grove. We hope for Amaru the self-care virtual pet to be the first of many titles in our The Fog of Maya series. The series takes place in the world of Enso, a world inhabited by civilizations aligned to 4 natural elements: fire, sky, earth, and water. Players meet Amaru on the outskirts of Lotus Village, a peaceful refuge that hosts a retreat center, spa, and observatory for seekers of healing and clarity far in the south of Enso. Amaru's home is in the base of the cliffs south of the Lomini Highlands that is home to the lofty, sky-aligned Lomini tribe in the northwest. He's a long way from home. As Amaru travels across Enso, he'll find over 100 collectible items. Each gives a small glimpse into the world of Enso and its inhabitants to help keep players' curiosity piqued as they build a self-care practice over several months. By reporting when they drink water, players fill their watering can. Consistently staying hydrated allows them to water their plants. When they're mature, they bear fruit that can be fed to Amaru. And here are some of your collection items. Pretty sure there might be some Legend of Zelda inspiration here with the collection of treasure. It actually, and Link's Awakening looks like, because of the instrumentation I'm seeing here. So solid. I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm so stoked. Our game's community also served as inspiration for Lexi's art. She created a full set of emoticons, including Cat Tongs Amaru, Surprised Pika-Maru, and Ollie Amaru, inspired by popular internet memes. Internet humor provided a creative spark for additional humorous works. Other jokes were inspired by bugs discovered during testing. For instance, when players tried to feed Amaru in early build, the food would sometimes get stuck, floating in space. This inspired Telepathic Amaru and a parody of The Son of Man by surrealist painter René Magritte. So this is a Steven Universe looking Amaru there at the bottom, and then these are the various internet memes. 4 of our serifs contributed so much that we offered to weave a dedication from them into the lore of our world. These stories inspired characters, locations, and narratives players will encounter in Amaru in the Fog of Maya series. 3 brothers roam the realm of Enso in search of something or someone. Players will come across their letters to one another, gathering hints about their quest and sharing in the jokes and riddles they've encountered out on the open road. The Saturn Sigil, inspired by a relationship to fire and change. Players will obtain a burn journal into which they can vent their frustrations and then set the page alight. They'll also encounter ceremonial Ambrosi lanterns and pyre sprites, fiery spirits connected to death, change, and rebirth. Bobo, a legendary service dog whose aura of unconditional love can calm the most anxious of animals, or crack a smile on the face of the toughest curmudgeon. Know that if Bobo is around, you've got a loyal helper beside you, but watch your food bag, Bobo is known to help herself. The Wild Spire. Jutting fiercely from the churning waters west of Stormbreaker Rock, the imposing Wildspire challenges brave Lomini to prove their grit. Courage and resilience are required to push through the beautiful but painful rose thickets. But reaching the peak affords stunning views, well-won pride, and perhaps even a meeting with mysterious equine spirits. What does the future hold? We've put a lot of love into Amaru and are excited to share him with you and the world. Thank you so much for your support. That said, we're just getting started. We have so many stories we wish to tell with new pets, new characters, new locations, and new journeys. Thank you for helping us get our way. We hope you'll be walking alongside us for years to come. And loving the artwork. This is a very good book. Excited about this game. You guys are going to do great. And it's fantastic to be a part of this journey with you guys. Thank you. Look out for Amaru coming March 31st.